All right, guys. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you? Son of a. Hi, guys. Welcome back to episode 3, numero 3 of Cooking with Ash. Don't forget our mission, all right? We're going to be doing lunch. We're going to be doing dinner for 4 people, 5 days for 25 quid. 5 for 25. All right? We're going to be doing a Puff Pastry Pizza and a Cauliflower Curry on this episode. For lunch, you're just going to need one of these. Big roasting tin. Ingredients. And we're off. All right, lunchtime, so it's Puff Pastry Pizza time. Now don't forget, we made the red sauce before. Now that was the base for 3 of our dishes and 3 of our recipes, all right? We bought ourselves a sheet of pre-rolled puff pastry, all right? Little secret into the hospitality industry. Nobody makes puff pastry, all right? It's hard as anything. Nobody wants to do it, we will buy it, all right? No shame. Got it rolled out using the back of a veg knife. We're just gonna cut around gently and make a border, all right? Leaving 2-finger width all the way around. Don't cut all the way through. All this is doing is edging out. So when we cook it later on, this is our frame. This is gonna puff up nicely. All our filling is gonna be in the middle here, all right? So this is a really easy peasy lunch because like I said, red sauce, already done. We reserve half of our red sauce that we made originally. Now we're gonna use a half of that, so 1/4 of our original batch, all right? Take that, and we're just gonna smear it across. All right, just careful not to go over the edges because we kind of want it to have that nice puff when we do it, all right? You remember when you were a kid and you just had to help paint it all in, keeping the lines, that's what we're doing. It's a really good bit for the kids to do as well, really, really easy. Get them involved. There's been plenty of studies that show that if you get the kids involved in the making of their food, they're more likely to eat it and enjoy it. Also, let them plate their own stuff up. So they're more likely to eat veggies and bits like that that you put on their plate, or that they put on their own plate. All right, there's plenty of research. Have a little look, Google machine. All right, I don't know if you heard of it. Then we've got half a block of cheddar left, all right? We use half for our grilled cheeses. Now we're gonna grate half of that onto our pizza, all right? Again, just keep within the lines the best you can. And that's it, simple as pimples, all right? Tidy it up a little bit. A little bit of salt and pepper. Now, if you've got anything you want to chuck on from the fridge, maybe some leftover ham, some leftover grilled veggies, anything like that, by all means do it, all right? It's just gonna add to it, it's gonna be banging. Using the greaseproof, if it didn't come with greaseproof, they usually do, but if not, roll this and lay it out on a piece of pre-lined greaseproof, all right? Pick it up, onto our roasting tin. All right? Now that is gonna go in the oven for about 10 minutes on 200 degrees. Get it in? And let's go. And come back. Alexa, set the alarm for 10 minutes. Cheers.
11 minutes later.
Might just really quickly, sorry, I'm just gonna have a little swig of a drink because my mouth is dry.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. So if I bring this out, bring it to the camera, nice and golden all the way around, cheese is bubbling and melting. There we go, right. All right, we're gonna leave that there for 5 minutes, just let it firm up, let the temperature come down, it's molten hot at the moment. We'll be back. And here we go. Puff Pastry Pizza is ready, look at that. All right, that's nice and crunchy. Be careful, it's gonna be really, really hot still. Cut that bad boy into quarters. And we're away. That looks delicious. All right, I'm gonna set that down, let it cool. We're gonna move on to dinner. All right, guys, day 3, it's dinner time. We're gonna make ourselves a cauliflower curry. Now, we've put together sort of bits that we've got. We've got some onions left over from one of our other dishes. We've got that. We've got some garlic left over from one of our dishes. We've got that. Carrots left over from another dish. Some tomato puree. We're also introducing the cauliflower, some butternut squash, some mint. We've got a beautiful jarred tikka masala sauce, generic cooking sauce. We wanted to go for a paste and some coconut milk, but the budget didn't let us. So what we've done is gone with this, and we're gonna just bring this alive, make this sing a bit more, all right? First up, we need to prep our veggies. Dice our onions and our garlic. We're gonna dice the carrots like we did before, and we're gonna do our butternut squash. Butternut squash is nice and easy to work with, just be careful, all right? I've cut it down the middle, reserved half for later on. Just use a peeler and just peel away. Just carefully your fingers, all right? Fingers and your thumbs. Can be a bit tricky. Just take care and you'll get through it. Where's my big boy? There he be. All right, so to prep through this, we're just gonna cut it down into long slices. Turn them up on their ends. Turn them on the side. Cut down. Turn it around again. And into chunky dice. We're gonna get our pan on, medium heat, good splash of oil. I'm just gonna bring that up to temperature, all right? While that's doing, we're gonna prep our cauliflower. So cauliflower, peel all the leaves off. See here is a little browned in some places. Just trim that away. All right, now I'm gonna take it down the middle. And then you see here, we're gonna cut it in a V shape, and then all the florets are just gonna come off. Like that, and like that. Now, if these are really big, what we're gonna do is just cut them down into smaller pieces, all right? Cut them down. This curry is gonna be a mammoth curry. You're definitely gonna be able to get some extra meals out of this, which is like a Brucey bonus. Do we know what the Brucey bonus is? Is that still a thing? No, all right. I'm all about texture, mate. So get this done, get it all in. When it all cooks down, some of it's gonna go mushy. These cauliflower florets are gonna stay nice and crunchy. Butternut squash is gonna be nice and crunchy. Everything else is gonna sweat down. It's gonna be really good. All right, pan's warm. Onions and garlic in. For this, I used 3 of the small onions that we had earlier on, about 3 cloves of garlic. And like before, we're just gonna sweat this down until it's browning off. Little pinch of salt and pepper. So onions and garlic are sweated off, butternut squash is prepped, cauliflower is prepped, carrots prepped. Later on in the week, we're going to have a rice bowl. In that, I want to save some of these nice florets of cauliflower for it. So we're going to take a handful out, pop it in a bowl. We're going to use that later on as well, all right? Multi-use in our veg. It's going to make us get more meals out of it, all right? That's sweating down. We're not going to cook this curry on the hob. What we're going to do is get it all made up, get it going, get it in the oven. And what that's going to do is help bring that sauce a bit more to life. We're going to roast the veggies, get a lot more flavour out of them. This sauce is going to be fine. We just need to give it a bit of TLC. With this, we're just going to sweat it all off until it all starts browning now. All right, I reckon it might take about 5 minutes or so. Right, while that's browning, Chris over there asked us to get some Scotch bonnets for it when we did our shopping list. So we've got Scotch bonnets chili here, really, really, really hot. We're going to chuck it in the curry, give it a little zing. I'm just going to put in one because they're so, so punchy. Make sure when you're working with them, if you touch it, you wash your hands in between, all right? You don't want to be touching your face. That ain't going to be fun. With this, the seeds, everything like that's just going to go in. Going to shred it nice and fine. Shred down one side. And then dice down the other. Right, that's just going to give a little more lift to this whole thing. They've got amazing flavour in it. When you cut it, or you can smell it, it's unbelievable, but it does also smell like it's going to burn your face off. So do make sure you wash your hands. Get it up, get it in, let me begin. I'm going to go wash my hands, I'll be back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, this is all coming together. I'm just going to add a little splash more oil in it. A good pinch of salt and pepper now. All right, this is rolling. Got our tomato paste we had earlier on. Couple tablespoons in, 1, 2. Give that a little stir around the fry up. That Scotch bonnet is getting properly under our noses in here, but it smells delicious. All right, have a little look at what we're working with. Into that, one of our stock cubes, 500 ml of water, in. Get that mixed through. All right, we're going to bring that to the boil. And we're going to chuck in our delicious generic tikka masala sauce. I can't even open it. Got it. Chris, what is this? He's on camera. Come on. Yes. Sweet guns, bro. Oh, got left hanging.
Oh,
COVID, yeah. All right. Get that all mixed in. I'll tell you what, does not smell half bad. It's looking all right, looking all right. Into that, to help finish it off, we're going to shred up some mint, all right? A couple handfuls of mint. I'll save a little bit for the top later as well. All right. Roll it up and just finely shred it. Chuck that in as well. All right, so we're just adding different flavors, okay? Mint, we've got the chili, we've got the curry, cauliflower, onions, garlics, just layers, lifting that sauce that we've had to use. All right, I'm gonna give it a little try. If this is really hot, this is your fault, all right? You're in trouble. Tell you what, that is bangarang. Good choice, Chris. All right, that's all ready. We're gonna take that, all made up. We're gonna get it in the oven for about 30 minutes. All right, so 30 minutes are up. Our cauliflower curry is ready. I'm gonna go get the curry out of the oven. Let's have a little look. Oh yes. All right, if I hold that up, look at that. That smells incredible. So we're just gonna serve it with some rice. I've cooked this rice, water 2-to-1 for 10 minutes, and then off the heat, lid on for 10 minutes, and then fluffed it up a little bit, all right? If you want, what we're gonna do later on is do little videos about doing the basics, rice, pasta, etc., all right? So make sure you kind of like, when you do, smash that bell button. Right. Rice, our beautiful curry, which actually smells incredible. Over the top. And with that, I've shredded up some of our mint that we had left, just to finish it off. And there we go. Cauliflower curry and rice. I'll tell you what, that is amazing, and Scotch bonnet actually works really, really well. So today, we've done our pizza puff pastry tart. If you want, don't forget, top it with bits of sausage we had left over. Got a bit of ham in your fridge, any roasted veggies. We've done a cauliflower curry. All right, episode 3 is done. We're gonna go on to episode 4 next, all right? Chicken and rice bowl with soy, roasted feta and spaghetti and tomatoes, all right? Make sure you subscribe. See you next time. Tell you what, that Scotch bonnet isn't too bad in there. Hot.